Yo, 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 yo. You Glober B.I.H. What's going on, Globers? I always say real quick, but it winding up being 10 minutes anyway. But look, so I'm not going to say real quick. Let's talk about these telescopes. And I love, you know how many astronomy groups they kick me out of on Facebook? Because I just be asking these simple questions and they be, what are you talking about? Why are you in this group? Like, because I can. It's Facebook. It's public domain. What do you mean why I'm in this group? Why can't you just answer my question? It's amazing. These people who call themselves astrophotographers and astronomers and shit, they think them some smug, cocky sons of bitches. Them motherfuckers think they're space cadets simply because they go out in their yard with a goddamn cylinder, a lens, and a mirror and think they're looking goddamn billions and trillions of light years of shit away. People, I'm gonna tell y'all why this telescope thing is a fucking joke. Indoctrination, brainwashing. You have been brainwashed to think that telescope is some space cylinder that allows you to see billions of miles away. Seriously. Back in the day, when telescopes came out, the long thing, they put it up the eye and look out the one eye. Why can't that be a telescope? It was just a one-eyed binocular. People don't like to grab binoculars and look up into space and think. I mean, I don't know. Globers are weird thinkers. I bet that's a sidebar. I bet if you ask a glober, you think you can see such and such Alpha Centauri or Sirius, and just name it a star. Do you think you can see it with a pair of binoculars? I bet they'll say no, because they just know that binoculars are earthbound. Like, that's something you use when somebody's running in the field. You can't see, you need some binocular to see. That's what I really believe. I need to ask, I'm going to pose that question next time I'm on the book. Talking to Glober trash, I'm going to pose that question. Do you think I can see fucking Venus, Jupiter, or all your planets with a fucking pair of binoculars? And I bet you, I don't know. I think they'll say no. They might, I don't know. But they think they can with a goddamn telescope because it's called telescope. And they got the impression, they've been brainwashed to think telescope, oh shit, I can look at objects that's in deep outer space because I got my telescope. That's what I like asking them. And I pose this question to all these, every time I'm in a Facebook group or some of these stupid globals, I pose this question to them. And they can't answer it. I'm going to tell you the answers they give. The funny bullshit, indoctrinated bullshit answers. But I simply say, the World Trade Tower. God bless the World Trade Center and the people that died that day. But anyway, the World Trade Tower in New York, the tallest building in the United States. Now, I asked these guys, how come, and it always comes after I see one of their bullshit, grainy, airbrush, CGI pictures of Saturn, and it's got the little initials at the bottom talking about they took it. Then when you challenge it on them, they get mad, block it. Motherfucker, you didn't take that goddamn picture. Saturn doesn't look like that. That grainy piece of fucking fuzzy bullshit. And these people that get them pictures right quick, when they get them pictures and post them, talking about, oh yeah, I use my Celestron 5000 G centric, I use my equatorial bullshit, la 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 la. Every time I ask them, I say, okay, look. Okay, you show me what Saturn look like. Can you show me Polaris? Can you show me Sirius? Fuck it. Show me your Venus. Show me what your Venus, your Mercury, something real close. Show me. They never do it. They never can do it. Everybody has these bullshit. It's a billion pictures of fucking Saturn and fucking Jupiter out there. A billion of them. You Google the shit, they pop up all goddamn day. But anyway, it's always after somebody posts one of those pictures, and I ask them, I'm not arguing, I'm being nice in my nice way I can, but I'm saying, hey, look, such and such, why if I take that fancy telescope that you think just took that picture of Jupiter or Saturn, why can't I take that fancy telescope up to the top of the World Trade Tower? Why can't I see downtown Chicago? Why can't I see the Willis Tower, the Sears Tower up there in Chicago? Why can't I see that from New York? I should be able to see it. If you're telling me that telescope allows you to see billions of fucking miles away, thousands light years away, then I should be able to get on top of the World Trade Center tower, and see downtown Chicago, see the buildings downtown Chicago. So I'm 2 states over. And you know what the first answer, the indoctrinated answer, what did they say? Well, that's because the earth is a ball, Fred. So that was a stupid question. Now, see, we can't get anywhere with the telescope because they didn't already damn themselves with this pathetic belief that they're living on a fucking literal ball. And I tell them simply, that's when you challenge them. This when you get them by the nuts right here, y'all. When they tell you, because that's what they're going to say, 9 times out of 10, the earth is a ball, Fred. You can't see, that's the horizon is a curvature. That's where the earth is curving. You can't see it. I say, you dumb fuckers. So you're telling me Ohio, the state of Ohio, it's curvature there, the buildings in Ohio, the houses in Ohio, the flat areas in Ohio, the lakes, the swimming pools, all the shit in the good state of Ohio is curving. So we need to take field tests and go to Ohio, see if we can find some curvature in Ohio. Okay, none. Okay, we're going to go to the next state. Indiana. It's curvature. The buildings in Indiana are not flat. Downtown Indiana isn't flat. It's not literally level. Hills and bumps and all that shit. But, it's not a ball. So tell me, people, if your fucking answer is the earth is a ball, that's why I can't see Chicago with a telescope on top of the World Trade Center, because the earth is a ball. No, you dumb fucks. You stupid fucks. A telescope is like your eyes. You can't see forever. A telescope only magnifies what the fuck is already seen. It's already visible. You can magnify it with a telescope. The same thing binoculars do. People look in a microscope, looking at the little microscopic germs on the little thing, on the little slide. Do they think in their head they're looking billions of miles away? So why the fuck do you think you're looking billions of miles away when you see the stars? It amazes me the retardation from these fucking globers, man. They swear they're so smart and know every fucking thing, but don't know shit and don't want to listen to them if you tell them they otherwise. People, a quick rundown. Now I know I'm no scientist. I don't have a lab coat. I don't know. I've always been saying this for years. Don't ever listen to what the fuck I say. Just listen to what the fuck I say and go research yourself and see what you find. But look, man, from what I done gathered in my time of doing this, the stars. Every time you show a global fuck out this, because this question with the telescope leads me to all kind of shit. And I tell them, I show them a picture of something, a spacewalk or something, some bullshit in space, fake space, and I say, where the stars at? Why the stars in this picture? Exposure. They tell you you already know it. Exposure. Your phones, their cameras not set up for exposure. The earth is so bright. I love getting them by the nuts. I tell you, that's what I do. I kick globals in the global balls in the nuts. They tell me, oh, you can't get a picture of the stars because the earth is so bright. Okay, hold on for a second. Then I give them about 3 or 4 pictures of no earth in space, whatever. It could be a capsule from the SpaceX SpaceX Dragon or some bullshit. It's so many pictures of bullshit that they say is real in space with no earth in the picture. So when I show them these pictures, and I say, well, where are the stars at in this picture? Oh, you a dumbass. And, you don't know shit. They won't answer. We can't keep a level conversation with this shit. NASA shows you no stars, people. If you find a picture on Google with stars in it and the so-called space is fake, you can see it. It's going to have the little green line over the earth, the little fake ozone layer bullshit. It's so fake. It's so fucking fake. It ain't even funny no more. It's so fake. But anyway, the stars aren't in any space footage because why? All this shit go hand in hand. You know how they get the yin yang and everything go day and night. Everything has an opposite, people. Everything has an opposite. Them fucking stars are not billions of fucking miles away. They are on the fucking literal container that we live inside. I don't even want to say the word dome. I just say container. If it's a dome, it's a goddamn mighty fucking big one. I don't know. It's reasons that it could be a dome because rainbows are circle, the reflections, sundials, halos, all that shit. Anyway, that's old school. I ain't getting into that. But anyway. But the fucking stars are stuck on top. I don't know what on top. We look at them. They're on the container that keeps us in here. And when I try to talk to a logical guy, I talk to my real friends that ain't even on no science shit. You can't talk science with these motherfuckers. But they be trying to challenge me and shit. And I tell them, I say, bro, air is colorless, right? Air does not have a color. It's colorless. So when we look up at the blue sky, what the fuck are we looking at? We've been trained to hear this word sky and think it's blue. We've been trained our whole life. You get some crayons and draw it on the paper, and you're gonna color that motherfucker blue, because that's what color they say the sky is. That's what the fuck we've been trained to say. My thing, and I know it's gonna sound stupid. The sky isn't blue. Yes, we see blue, but it appears blue only in the daytime. When the sun's out, the sun's about, it's moving and taking its course. That's what it does. Look at it. That's why it's blue. The container showing you the container. Airplane flying in the sky is not flying through blue air. That's why it changes black when you get up to a certain height. I know you probably lost it because we're talking about stars and shit, but that's why it turns black. And I believe, like it's blue right now in the daytime, when you get up and gain altitude and it turns black, that's the same distance that the stars vanish. We can see the stars perfect at nighttime. Come outside on this clear night day, it's beautiful to look at the stars. I love looking at the stars. Give me a lawn chair, smoke me something, and look at the stars. I love them. I love it. I always love the stars. But when you go up, you start climbing altitude, go up 20-something miles, all them fake altitudes. Anyway, that's a whole other story. But go up little 20, 23, 24 miles, Peter's bum garden to jump, all that shit. All the NASA pictures. No stars. The stars vanish. They vanish. You should try it, people. Launch a balloon for all you non-believers. Get you an infrared camera, night vision camera. Something that you can see the stars perfect. 'Cause I don't want to hear this exposure bullshit that y'all think NASA, that spends all these billions of dollars faking this shit, can't afford a camera with an automatic goddamn exposure correction. My fucking iPhone, I can hold it up and take pictures of clear night stars with street lights on, car lights on, all kind of lights, and I can still see pictures. I posted them. I've got pictures. I got all kind of pictures of every fucking thing I said. But anyway, so you're telling me NASA camera is better than my camera is better than a NASA camera, basically. All us amateurs, we're better. We got better equipment than NASA. Okay, anyway. The stars are stuck to that container, and it's only blue in the daytime. When the sun leaves, boom, it's nighttime. It's black. That's when we see the stars. No sun. It's nighttime, right? That's why. All the shit. And it was a complex world. We see the shit spin. We get star trails. Everything rotates around Polaris. The sky is amazing. It's amazing. I wish I knew a little piece of what it really was. I'm just telling you what it ain't. It's not outer space. The stars aren't outer space billions of fucking miles away. They're really fucking close. You can tell they're close when you take a camera and zoom in on them, and they diverge from each other. But a dumb fucking globe does it mean they spread apart when you zoom in on them. That's proof that they're not millions of miles away. That's common science. But y'all say flat earthers don't got science. We don't know shit. No, you don't know shit, you global fuckers. I can't stand you global fucks. But anyway, trip them up. Next time you see somebody posting some bullshit pics of Jupiter and Venus and all that bullshit, ask them that. Why can't your telescope see from the tower, the World Trade Tower, all the way to Chicago? And they go, the first words I think goddamn out, because the earth is a ball. And then when I come back with science on them, yeah, a little more science, I say, oh, the earth is a ball, but look, I thought the earth was a sphere, right? So on a sphere, anywhere I stand, the entire surface is curving away in every direction. That is basically the definition. That is the fucking definition of a fucking sphere. And you telling me we live on a sphere. Every fucking player I stand on the sphere, the entire surface. So that means I don't have to go 3 miles and then it curves. If I'm 6 feet tall, I'll have to go 100 feet out if I'm 12 feet high. 100 feet in the sky, What's it? I don't even know the numbers on my head, but I used to because I used to do this shit all the time. But it's really fucking far. And when you're 30,000 feet in an airplane, what the distance to the horizon, just put it in a horizon calculator. It's not that far. I mean, it's a lot of miles, but damn. We can't see forever is the bottom fucking line. People, well, if the earth is flat, why can't I see the China? I should just be able to see the China. Who the fuck are you, Clark Kent, you stupid fuck? We can't see forever. Forever, excuse me. We cannot see forever. The horizon. The globers don't know the horizon. They think the horizon being curved. No, the horizon is simply where the land appears to meet sky. That is it. Horizon. Keyword horizon. Come from horizontal. People say, oh, there's no way a horizon can be straight. That's what people say. It's not a literal thing. It's the point of convergence. It's where you can no longer see past the horizon. You fuckers put boats at the horizon and think, no, it's refraction. We got air. You can't see all the way through the air, the shit in the air, the oxygen, the water, the dirt, everything. Our sight is limited. So when you look through a telescope, its sight is limited. You go on a beach. If I'm looking at a boat going out, I'm going to lose sight of that. It's going to be a motherfucker right beside me with a telescope. He can still see it. The telescope can see further than the human eye. Okay, it's a magnifier. It just magnifies objects. It's a big magnifying glass. The life of me, you motherfuckers think the telescopes are looking at objects that are billions of miles away astounds me. It astounds me. But anyway, they can't answer that question. If you ask them, why can't that fancy telescope see the fucking Willis Tower in Chicago from the World Trade Tower, they're going to tell you that the Earth is a ball. And then when you crush them and tell them, no, that the entire surface is supposed to curve. I mean, we're talking about Indiana and Ohio. So if you're telling me it's curving, let's go to Indiana and Ohio and let's observe some of this curvature. People that live in Indiana and Ohio are going to tell you ain't no goddamn curve out here. So why somebody in New York can't see something in Chicago? That's the only thing in between it. Land. You can't see forever. So when you point your fucking space telescope into the sky, you're not looking billions of fucking miles away, dumbasses.